Oh, hello. Hello, hello. I'm here. Good day, good day. Oh wait, there we go. Oh yeah, quite fitting music, isn't it? Oh, there's the bot. Okay. For some reason the bot only decided to show I'm live after like 5 minutes. But yes, welcome. We're doing some Doki Doki Plus today. And, you know, since we finished the original story, we're gonna get into the bonus content now. So. Let's let me switch up real quick. There we go. We're using normal chat today, unless someone wants to turn me into Giga Chat because I added it as a RD. But yes, you are most welcome. So let's get into it. So there's also, let me show you. If I open up the game now, it's literally just this again, because we finished it. So yeah. Please run reset.sh to repair or reset the virtual machine. Alright. Let's do a side story. I've not seen any of this past the original story, so okay. To get all 6 side stories, try writing poems for different characters and viewing their special scenes. I see. So basically they're telling me to play the game again, but then take a different route, I guess. Okay, well, I'm gonna stop the music, and then we're going to the music player, and then... What's my favorite song here? Nah. No, not that one. Nope. That's a nice one. Alright. Let's play side story 1, Trust. Begin side story. Oh, never mind, it stopped the music. Oh, what do we get? Oh. I wonder how long these side stories are actually. I've never seen this one before. I've seen this one plenty of times. Ah, the lighting. Oh. Okay everyone. The Literature Club is starting. Let's all have a seat and take attendance, okay? Ah, I miss Debate Club. I know it could be so difficult to start a new club. I feel worse with every day that passes without anyone coming in. I'm really starting to lose confidence. Is this the beginning of the club? Monica's the only member of the Literature Club. In the days that have passed, all our efforts to recruit new members have been fruitless. Am I going about this wrong? Monica glances at one of her flyers. The headline is, "Do you like literature?" Maybe nobody is into literature enough to pick it over their other club interests. I can't rely on people liking literature. I need to sell them on a vision. But what kind of vision? Monica reset her hand on the desk, deep in thought. Before she realizes, the recent nights of staying up too late start to catch up to her. It's so quiet, and the noise of the air conditioning is soothing. Hello? Oh. Is the game... Nah, the game seems to be fine with audio. Put it down a little bit. Suddenly a voice causes Monica to snap awake. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, I never do this. Huh? Is this the napping club? No, this is... Monica pauses, suddenly embarrassed to admit that this is in fact the Literature Club. This is the Literature Club. Yay, I thought I got it wrong for a second. I'm super sorry, I was like so unprofessional of me to do that. Don't apologize, I do it all the time. Oh. Did I miss the club meeting? Where is everybody? Well, about that. This is everybody. Really? Just you? But We're getting more members. I'm working really hard on it. Hold on a second. If it's just you... That means I get to be vice president. Wait, vice president? What are your qualifications? Well, I'm better at napping than you. Maybe I should be president. Oh, now you're just making fun of me. Oh, I'm sorry. What was your name? Sayori. Okay, Sayori. I've been trying really hard on this club. I know you caught me at a weird time, but it's really disheartening to be taken seriously, you know. I care so much about this. Just want to find other people who do too. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I do care, I promise. I have a hard time being serious, that's all. I didn't mean for it to hurt you. I was joking about the vice president thing too. I would make a terrible vice president. I mean, I'm sure that Monika tries to say something reassuring, but it's difficult when she doesn't know much about Sayori. I'm sorry that this isn't like a real club yet. Would you still be interested in joining after I found a few more members at the least? Well, no. I want to join now. Really? Yeah, it sounds like a lot of fun. Besides, I can tell how hard you've been working. You're doing something amazing and you should be proud of it, you know. So let me help you turn something stressful into something fun. If nothing else, I'm good at that, so... Honestly, how could I possibly say no to that? That's really sweet of you, Sayori. Oh, I'm Monika, by the way. Monika! That's such a cool name. Oh, now you're just trying to cheer me up. But you're smiling. Oh, I didn't say it didn't work. Monika glances at the flyer on her desk and realizes that her name is already written on it. So, what do we do first? Well, it's getting pretty late, isn't it? We can go home and try to come up with some new ideas to recruit new club members. I can do that. Cool. And I think I need to put some more thought into my vision for the club. You know, like a mission. My mission is to make everyone happy. Yeah, something like that. I need to think about it. Hey, do you like hugs? I guess so. Sayori suddenly pulls Monika into a friendly hug, then let's go. Some people can just really use a hug sometimes. Besides, Sayori whispers loudly, hug energy is what keeps me at my best. Hug energy? Monika laughs. Although Sayori is very different from her, Monika feels her spirits lifted. Maybe it's just because she found another club member. But, well, I'm looking forward to tomorrow then. It'll be fun. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm gonna think really hard tonight about how to get more people. Yeah, me too. A day passes. I'm gonna turn down the music a little bit more. There we go. A day passes and the time comes for the literature club Monika and Sayori to reconvene. As president, Monika ensures that she is the first to arrive in the club, but she finds herself waiting longer than expected for Sayori. It's been 10 minutes already. Maybe Sayori changed her mind about joining? No, that can't be. She was so excited yesterday, but I'm getting kind of worried. Suddenly, Sayori comes bounding through the door. In her hand, she's holding a sheet of paper. I'm sorry I'm late. I'm here. It's okay, welcome back. And Sayori spins over to Monika and deposits the sheet into Monika's desk. Oh, what's this? Oh. Another poem. I did not expect this to be here, but... Take my hand, take me forward. Take me to your dreamland. Caution me to watch my step, so I can't look back at my footprints. Climb the stairs ahead of me while I look up at you. The more I look forward, the more I look up. The more I can lend to you. If you can trust me to follow your pace, I'll trust you to set it. If you can trust me to lend you a smile, I'll trust you to return. Take my hand, take me forward. Take me to your dreamland. Ah, very cute. Hey, this is really good. You wrote this, Sayori? Of course. Wait, no, that's the wrong side of the paper. Huh? I wasn't ready to share it yet, I'm so embarrassed. Monika flips open the side of the paper. Written on the other side of the paper is a list of ideas for recruiting new club members. Oh, so this is what you meant. What you meant to show me. But I'm curious now, do you write poetry often? I do, but I'm sure I'm not anywhere near as good as you are. Really? I'm actually terrible at writing poetry. Never really anything I was happy with. Like, I always read it again, week after week, and after I write it, and I'm like, wow, this is so stupid. I don't know. It's like the dramatic version of me doesn't agree with the person I want myself to be, or something like that. Aw, you should have more confidence in yourself. You're literally the literature club president. I guess you're not wrong there. I need to set a good example or whatever. You know, I can envision the club something doing like that. Doing what? You know, like sharing poems we write and stuff like that. Oh yeah, I would love that. It's such a good way to learn about other people, you know. It's like we have so many emotions that we can't express to other people usually. But you can when it's a poem, right? Yeah. I think that's helping me form a more cohesive vision for the club. So I'm glad you showed me, well, even though it was by accident. Me too. I felt embarrassed at first, but now it feels kind of good that someone else read it. I'll try to show you more of them in the future. I'd love that. Oh jeez, I'm getting distracted. You want to go over this recruitment brainstorm together? My brainstormed so hard, it was like a brain hurricane. My brain is a natural disaster. Sorry, that's terrible. Anyway, let's take a look at the list. Make cupcakes? I was hungry, but it's a good idea, isn't it? Let me think about this. I mean, when would we have the chance to give people cupcakes? You know, like when they come into the club. What if we said that we have free cupcakes on the flyer? I'm like kind of worried that would bring in the wrong kinds of people, you know. Wrong kinds? People would just come for the cupcakes and then leave. Nobody would do that. Yeah, totally. Nobody would ever do that. That'd be so mean. But you know, I want to find people who are really into literature. If they don't know it yet. Let's see, the next thing on the list. Hunt for people reading books. I don't think I get it. Like, going around school and finding people who are reading books, you know. Like in the morning or during lunch. And would tell them to check out the literature club. But the problem with that is like, wouldn't most people reading books just be doing it for an assignment or something? How would we know if it's just reading for fun? Well, the books are reading. Like, you can see the cover now. Oh my god, not this game again. Well, actually, honey, it's good to see you, by the way. This is the bonus content, so I have no idea what's gonna happen in this. But so far it seems to be very peaceful. Help. Well, I'm only normal chat today, so you know, I'm not Giga Chat. I'm traumatized. PTSD. From the game or from VBI chat? Because you know that's important. I can. Oh, the game, I see. Well, this is Doki Doki Plus, you know. Wait, you can actually see my mouse. Oh, now you can. Flashbacks. Well, I played the normal game already, so I'm doing the Plus content now. Which, so far, it's just this is the beginning of the club, it seems. Well, we could ask them, and then we'd be bothering people who are trying to do schoolwork. I didn't think about that part. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. You're coming up with a lot more things that I can. Oh, your next idea is to hand out flyers rather than just put them up on the wall. Oh, dude, I want to stay to talk, but I'm legit shaking. My mental health is very poor. Oh, I'm sorry about that. I can't say if like something shocking is gonna happen in this. I don't think something will happen because I think this is just the origin story of the club, but I cannot guarantee it to you, so I'm very sorry. I hope nothing happens, but yeah, PTSD sucks, honestly, and like mental health, absolutely. Yeah, I'll be lurking, so yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Thank you for the lurk. I hope you have a nice day and a nice lurk. Okay, your next idea is to hand out flyers rather than just put them on the wall. I'd definitely like to start doing that. I'm useful. I never said you weren't. I just need to think. What would we tell people when handing them out? I don't want it to be just like, join the literature club. Let's figure out how we can better engage people. What if I told them about the club activities and stuff? What club activities? Oh yeah, I guess it's supposed to be my job to come up with that, right? A vision for the club. Okay, so yeah, I'm pretending you're a normal person for a second. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. You know, like a random passerby who's getting a flyer. How would you react to the day of a literature club? Probably like, Literature's stupid. I'm joining the anime club. Okay, they're just making fun of the protagonist here, honestly. What the fuck? I feel so attacked. Because it's literally talking about the main protagonist. Oh. What the heck? Uh-huh. Oh, actually, now it makes sense. Uh-huh. Sorry, I was just thinking of a friend of mine. Yeah, I wonder who that friend is, huh? Okay, what if I said that we like do group readings and discuss it together? I'd probably nap through that. That's you, Sayori. Yeah, but it doesn't really sound fun to most people anyway. We need to really catch your interest, you know. This sucks. Why is this so hard? Monica, don't be sad. What do you like about literature, Sayori? Me? Well, kind of what I said about the poem earlier. I think it gives you the chance to express yourself. Like, express yourself in a way that you can't normally do when you're just doing your normal day and talking to your friends. Also, I really wish there was clubs over here, you know? Like, in Japan and America and stuff. Like, there's no clubs here where you can go to, like, after school. Or, like, you have to find them yourself, but they don't have anything to do with school. Which I really wish was here, but sadly that does not exist. I mean, we all have so many thoughts and feelings that we just don't get to share, you know? It's like, intimate. Yeah. How do we get that across to people? We could be like, express your true self. Be intimate with us. Okay, that's kind of... I'm just kidding. Oh my gosh. What is it? I forgot all my things in the classroom. I must have gotten too excited and rushed here, silly me. Rushed? But we're in... Oh, never mind. Do you want to get your stuff done? I'll forget it if I don't do it now. Well, I'll wait for you here then. Okay, it'll only take a second. Sayori dashes out the room, leaving Monica momentarily alone. Monica sighs and starts jotting her thoughts on a sheet of paper. Express yourself. Be who you want to be. Make new friends. Discover a new you. Discover your heart. No. Write your heart out. No. Write into your heart. Write the way into your heart. Join a literature club. Write the way into your heart. Wow, that's lame. Monica. You startled me. Sorry. But it's something important. On the way to my classroom, there was a girl reading a book. Reading a book? Let's hurry and recruit her. Wait, are you sure she's not doing homework? I could tell she was really into it. Well, I guess we could take a look. Monica grabs one of the flyers and stands up from her desk. Then the two depart the classroom with Sayori leading the way. Oh, this is gonna be Yuri, isn't it? Oh, Monica, what a bitch. You're not a Monica fan, are you? A lot of people are on Team Monica, but I'm personally Team Yuri, because I really like the quiet, shy types. But yeah, I mean, no, I figured. Yeah, I like Yuri the most. Hey, same. Very nice, very nice. We don't have to run. Sayori leads Monica over to a particular classroom that lowers her voice to a whisper. See, in there. Monica peers through the window. I just don't like knives. Well, that makes sense. But you know, the knives are like, you have to consider, right? This story it's a normal dating sim, but then Monica messes with the game file, so the stabbing part was never supposed to happen. So like, the knives is just a hobby that she actually has, but she doesn't do anything with them, so... I mean, I know a lot of people who are into knives. It's a Hello Kitty knife and it's so cute. I mean, I've seen those before, like Hello Kitty knives. Sure enough, there's a girl intently reading a book. I feel like a creep doing this. You should go inside and talk to her. Me? You're the president, and I would probably scare her away. And I still use it. Oh, you have one? Oh, you said I like one knife. Oh man, that's very cute. Okay, fine, I'll do it. Monica takes a deep breath, then timidly enters the classroom. Are we gonna see Yuri? Oh, that was fast. Oh my god, I'm so embarrassed. What happened? Well, I entered the classroom and she didn't even look up from her book. So I just kind of left the flyer on her desk and walked out. That's kind of cute. But I'm sure she'll see it and want to join the club. I hope so. Shall we head back now? That's a weird encounter. You didn't even get to see Yuri. He's just put it on the table. You have a Discord. Yeah, I do have a Discord. Yeah, wait, let me... There you go. I do have a Discord indeed. You're very welcome to join. Make sure you accept the rules so you can like access the rest of the Discord. Because some people forget that. Should really change that up, but... Alright. Upon returning, Monica and Sayori resumed their strategy meeting. They discussed various different kinds of recruitment tactics, from professional to silly. After going through Sayori's list and Monica's coming up with ideas of her own, the two end in a better spot than from where they began. Well, I would say today was pretty productive, wasn't it? Yeah! I think we're starting to make progress. I can't wait to get some new members. Hey, what's this? Sayori peers at the sheet of paper Monica was jotted on earlier. Oh, don't mind that. I was just thinking to myself. Join the literature club. Write the way into your heart. That's so cute. Hey, I thought it was a little overdramatic. But Sayori pauses and thinks for a moment. You know, I don't think you give yourself enough credit. What? What do you mean? Like, I don't know, I can feel, like, I can tell from talking to you today. Seems like you're always afraid of doing something wrong. Yeah, but would you call yourself a perfectionist? Yeah, I definitely am. I mean, I always have an idea in my head of how I want to do things, and it's like, I can't accept anything less than that. But I think in the end it helps me to try my hardest at everything, so I don't think it's that bad. I can actually relate to that. I'm a bit of that myself, but like with this club, we have such an opportunity to make it into exactly how we envision it. But it feels like we only have one shot at it. So I'm just really afraid of deviating from it, the vision. What is the vision? It's... Monica pauses to think, then shakes her head to herself. She sighs. I don't know. I just want everyone to... Monica trails off. Smiling, Sayori traps her finger against the sheet of paper. Right the way into your heart. I think that's what you're trying to do. Is to make a club that you need the most out of anyone. Well, you're the one who knows yourself best, of course. But I'm here to help you. Monica returns Sayori's smile. It's sort of amazing how kind you are. We're really gonna make this the best club ever. Sayori nods and the two remain silent for a moment, lost in thought. The only sound is the steady whispering of the air conditioning. And the only movement in the afternoon sunlight is trickling its way in and out of the moving clouds. Sayori breaks the moment with a big yawn. Time to go home. You can tell. You're the president. Huh? In that case, today's meeting is officially over. I look forward to tomorrow. Me too. Sayori beams and grabs her things. You can go on ahead. I still need a few minutes. Oh, I can wait. That's alright. I just want some alone time. In that case... Sayori waves enthusiastically at Monica. Good luck. Monica smiles and waves in return to Sayori spins her way out of the classroom. All alone, she sighs to herself and takes a minute to zone out. She wasn't prepared for the self-reflection encouraged by Sayori, but she decides it was something she probably needed right about now. The club that I need the most? I don't get it. I just wanted to start a club with more passion. Something that I could really use to help lead people to happiness. Literature is the key to that. Because it's the window to the real person inside of us. Underneath the person who's forced to always smile and blend in. The person who's forced to be perfect. Ah. Monica suddenly notices a folder on the floor by her desk. Did Sayori leave this behind? I hope it doesn't have her homework in it. Monica opens the folder to check. Poems? It's a folder of poems. Oh. Become the flower. A feeling of joy is a flower plucked from the ground, the color the scent. It's so pretty in my hair. Every day I pluck some flowers as though they grew just for me. A lifetime of peace and nourishment, yanked away in an instant. All for me, all for joy. I need more joy, I need more happy. Pluck, 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 every day. Pluck, 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 so pretty in my hair. Pluck, 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 you're going to die and you too. What the fuck? Oh, I see. Beneath my feet, a flower stands alone. It beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging root, caressing the final joyous moments between my fingers. Oh, BRB? Of course, of course. between my fingers, but to what end? I look in every direction, and the field I stand in, the prosperous field, is a barren wasteland. The fruits of my labor, the carnage of my joy, and that is why I've decided I must become the flower. It's an interesting poem. Whose poem is this? Oh, this is Sayori's, isn't it? This is talking about how I believe her sadness, and that's why she is the bright, beautiful flower, because she wants everyone else to be happy. That makes a lot of sense. What the? Wait, Sayori? Oh, that was number 1. Cool. How long was that story? About 26 minutes. That's a decent amount of time, honestly. Damn. All right, let's get on with number 2. Begin this story. Yes. Another day passes in the flesh, and it's already time for the next club meeting. Although Monica should have come up with a plan for today's club task, she hasn't been able to shake her guilt and anxiety after reading Sayori's poem. I'm so stupid. How did I let myself be the center of attention? Sayori's going through these kinds of feelings, and I'm letting her comfort me instead of the other way around. What kind of club president would do that? This whole time, I didn't think about to ask about our own feelings. So much for a stupid vision. Sayori enters the classroom with a usual smile, but on seeing the downcast Monica, her smile quickly fades into an expression of concern. Monica? Is everything okay? I'm really sorry. I'm such a terrible friend. Huh? What are you talking about? You're an amazing friend. Monica shakes her head. I made this all about myself. Even you said so yesterday. You told me that I'm trying to make the club that I need the most, right? But my problems are so trivial compared to yours. Sayori responds quietly. What are you talking about? But as she said that, her face darkens. Through the silence, Sayori mutters her realization. I left my folder here. Monica stares blankly ahead, unable to come up with a response. I wasn't ready to share those. Now you're worrying about me. I don't want that. But why? We're friends, right? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Friends look out for each other. I want to be here for you as much as you're here for me. Another long moment passes in silence. The air is incredibly heavy. This is different. And it wasn't just about you yesterday, it was about the club. Besides, things were so happy yesterday. You don't need to do all this all of the sudden. I don't want it. I like happy, so if you do this, then you're just being selfish. Monica massages her forehead, struggling with the frustration of such a paradox. The understanding that Sayori isn't ready to share certain things. But as unfair as it is for Monica to pry, it's also pain for Monica to force herself to ignore the need of a friend. I'm sorry I looked. I disrespected your privacy. No, I don't blame you for looking. You would have at least needed to check if it was mine. Yeah. Monica takes a deep breath. Okay. I understand that you don't want me to worry. I think I'll be able to put this aside so we can move on. But can you promise me something? Promise you what? Monica pauses to collect her thoughts. This is the literature club. It's a place where you can express themselves in ways that life normally doesn't allow them to. That's the vision. In fact, it's our vision. Right away into your heart or whatever. So I just want you to promise that you'll remember that too. So it doesn't have to be right now, but I want to be here for you when you need it. I want us to be ourselves like that. Sayori smiles gently. I promise if you promise. Unable to accept, Monica returns Sayori's smile. I promise. Me too. As their conversation closes, the mood in the room is lifted. With that behind them, it's time to proceed with the club activities. So, wanna teach me about poetry? Huh? What about the recruitment? It's fine, we have plenty of time for that. But right now, I feel like I want to do this. I mean, I do have to fulfill my end of the promise, you know. There's no way I could say no to that. I just don't expect much. I do a lot of writing, but it's not like I'm a scholar or anything. That's fine. I just need, like, some motivation. I never know where I want to start when it comes to writing poetry. Starting isn't so bad. You just kind of need to write down your feelings and see where it takes you. Yeah, but about that wouldn't come out any good. It's not supposed to. You're gonna have to fight your perfectionist mind on this one. You can just start by writing your feelings and see what kind of things it makes you think of. And then you can turn your feelings into a little story. You can get your feelings down first and then make it sound pretty later. It's not like building a railroad where you go from one end to the other. It's more like a collage where you find all the things you want to put in and then you arrange them in a pretty way. At least that's how I do it. It's not like it's the only way, but it's a really good way to not get stuck right at the beginning. I understand. Yeah, I always get so caught up on how it sounds that I forget about what's actually important. Monica pulls out a pen and paper and starts writing in. Stop being a perfectionist, you idiot. I'm just kidding. Monica scribbles out the "you idiot" as she writes it down. No, keep it. Wait, why? Are you calling me an idiot? Of course not. But the point is that you're not supposed to police your feelings, right? Be as dramatic as you want. But that was just... Well, yeah. Underneath the scribble, Monica rewrites "you idiot." She stares at the paper. Her words stare back at her. It's kind of funny how I wrote down what I'm mad at myself for, and then I did that exact thing anyway. This is really gonna take some getting used to. I believe in you. Thanks. I do too. Me, I mean. But also you, of course. Monica continues the exercise, jotting down her thoughts. It's surprisingly quiet. Quite the struggle to write about without overthinking it. But after a while, with Sayuri's guidance and encouragements, Monica's sheet of paper begins to look fairly lively, peppered with all of her random thoughts. Phew. Monica looks up and down at the sheet. Gosh, I feel so tense looking at this. I hate it. But it's also kind of liberating. I can tell how hard you're trying. It makes me happy. I think you'll be good at writing poems. Don't give me too much credit. I'd have to try really, really hard at it. But I think it's something that I'll enjoy doing. With you. Sayuri beams. I'll stop here, but we still have time. Let's try to work on a new flyer for the club. I won't be so picky about the language. Yay, let's do it. Monica and Sayuri proceed with their work. With each passing day, the two of them become more and more confident in the club. Not simply from the recruitment planning, but from their vision as well. As their bond strengthens, so does the essence of the literature club. Finally, they begin to truly feel it's only a matter of time before they find more members. Me back. Welcome back. Is this the second? Oh no, it's not over. So we're on the second story now, where it's just a continuation of the first one, where they have accepted that they want to write literature, unlike poems. Another day passes. As usual, Monica's the first one to the club room. With her is a printout of the revised literature club flyer, completed with all the new ideas Monica and Sayuri came up with. Alright. If only this was the flyer we gave to the one-reader girl the other day. It's so much more attractive than the old one. But the new catchphrase is featured clearly in the center of the flyer. Write the way into your heart. Surely common sense would say that one writes from the heart, not into the heart. But the message being delivered is that one can use writing to discover themselves. Hopefully, Monica and Sayuri had thought that it would be enough to garner some curiosity from students. Why do I feel so tense looking at this? Monica thinks back to the previous meeting when she performed the writing exercise. Was I always this bad at expressing myself? PBI, hello, Moss. Wait, aren't you streaming right now? Wait, you're in my stream. Wait, what? Wait, what are you doing? Wait, why are you here? Are you streaming my stream? Wait, what are you doing? How are you doing, Moss? How's your stream going? Sorry, I haven't been able to tune in yet, but I hope your stream's going well. If everyone can hear me, I hope you guys are having a good time. Yes, hello stream, hello. Good to see you. Yeah. Right. Why are you here, Moss? Are you just checking out, or what? What what are you doing here? Aren't you streaming? Because of your mom. Oh, bye. Oh, good one. Very good one, Moss. Yeah. Bye bye. What the fuck? What the fuck are you doing, man? What the fuck? Well, I guess that's a good segue to say that I'll be on Moss's stream later, playing Jackbox. But I'll be in the second bracket and 10 p.m. CET, which is in 2.5 hours. So I won't be streaming that part, but if you want to see it, then you can check that out at Moss's channel. But yeah, that's going to be in like 2.5 hours. So I'm gonna stream for like 2 more hours here. Oh, sorry. But okay, let's continue. The fuck was that? She doing like a prank segment or something? Well, whatever. Was this bad at expressing myself? How am I supposed to be the president if I can't demonstrate what a club is supposed to be about? The Literature Club is truly beginning to take form. But with that, the weight of Monica's shoulders only becomes heavier. The Debate Club is always about a rigid structure, formulating airtight points and the counterpoints and delivering them with conviction. It was about the person on the outside. That's why Monica was so good at it. It existed entirely within her realm of comfort. It's suffocating. I need to break through this mental wall. I need to learn to express myself for real. Monica pulls out a sheet of paper and grabs her pen. She presses the tip of her pen firmly against the paper. Oh, but her hand doesn't move. Oh. Instead, a tiny blot of ink collects around the tip of her pen. Monica lifts her pen and stares at the little blotch. For some reason, she feels compelled to run her finger across it. As she does, the blank ink smears across the paper, ruining Monica's canvas. That was bad for herself. Monica presses her pen down again, letting the ink collect. She creates a second smear on the paper. Come on, Monica. Just move your hand. Monica writes. This is what I get for seeking perfection. A stain. Monica slides the paper away from her and puts her head down on the desk. It's like a writing block, right? We all been there. The air conditioning seems louder today. I'm here. Hi. Monica hears Sayori approach her desk, then stop for a second, probably reading the piece of paper. Then she sits down at the adjacent desk. Bad day? Mm-hmm. Me too. You too? The new flyer looks good. It looks so good. You've been working so hard. On the club, but also something else, I think. I can't do it. I'm so sorry. It's just so hard to be vulnerable. Claire takes a sheet of paper from Monica's desk. She writes something down, then stares at it for a while. Can I trust you? Of course. You can trust me with anything. Sayori gazes at Monica with sadness in her eyes. Understanding the signal, Monica takes the paper from Sayori's desk and reads it. Oh dear Lord. Sometimes I want to die. Well, that is a very rough information. Sayori. This is really, really hard for me. Her voice shakes. So if I can do it, then you can too. Because you're like a million times better than me. That's completely not true. Oh, she's crying. Sayori takes a deep breath, trying to steady herself. That's something about me I've never told anyone before. Even now my head is still screaming at me to stop. Wait, you don't have to force yourself. I mean, just because of the promise yesterday. I want to. It just feels right. I mean, maybe it's part of the reason I came to this club in the first place. This is the Literature Club. I trust you more than I'm scared. After those words, Monica stands up. So it must have taken days to work up the courage for this. Were Monica's own futile but genuine efforts actually to push that Sayori needed? Sayori's deliberate breaths can be heard over the air conditioning. As she prepares herself to continue, Monica waits in gentle silence. I have this problem where I get really upset when people worry too much about me. I can't control it. It's like, why waste your energy worrying about me when you can just be happy instead? So never tell anyone about these kinds of thoughts I have. It's so much easier to just smile and help everyone be happy. But that's terrible. That's what Monica wanted to say, but she stops herself in fear of saying the wrong thing. It's just that if everyone knew about it, they wouldn't treat me the same anymore. Like, whenever I'm not smiling, everyone would worry about me and ask what's wrong. I know that because I'm used to it being like that. Sayuri pauses, seeming to recall something in the past. I just want everyone to be happy. That's the most important thing to me. And letting people look inside my head doesn't bring happiness to anyone. Sayuri pauses again, her solemn expression making her look almost like an entire different person. How did you find the courage to tell me this? You're not worried that I'll be one of those people too? I am worried. Part of me really hates myself for doing this, but another part of me, I think, just felt like it would be different this time. Whenever we talk about what the club is supposed to mean, I kept feeling like it was the right for me to do. Especially after you've been trying so hard to express yourself too. Just made me feel like I could say it in confidence and our friendship doesn't have to change. Uh-huh. It's so silly. The club is only 2 people, but it already means this much to me. Aw, that's so sweet. Monica feels a tightened sensation in her heart. A feeling of connection as Sayori's emotions radiate between them. Me too. I was so lost until you showed up. You're so brave, Sayori. You're so strong and brave. I don't even compare. Monica steps forward. But, if nothing else, I can at least offer you some hug energy, if you'd like. Oh, that is so cute. Wordless Liam without a smile, Sayori her forehead on Monica's shoulder. This is a really pretty art. This is so pretty. This is the one I actually used for the announcement on Twitter. Through their contact, Monica can almost feel the torrent of thoughts swimming in Sayori's head. And in this moment, enchanted by the air of the club, Monica realizes that all these days have passed. This is the one where she really hopes that nobody new walks through the door. She speaks softly. You're like the sweetest girl I've ever met. You can say anything, I'll never judge you. I promise. Sayori's breath begins to quiver. She takes several deep breaths, trying as hard as she can to start speaking. To say the things she never once dared to say out loud. Finally she speaks in a choked voice. I'm so worthless. I'm worthless and everything, and everyone would be better off without me. She suppresses as she sobs, a tear falling down her cheek. I'm just an inconvenience to everyone. I'm not good at anything, it just feels like everyone just has to put up with me, and I hate it. I hate it. The more Sayori speaks, the more she fails to control her voice, falling victim to the overwhelming sadness clutching at her throat and chest. I don't want to have these thoughts. I want them to go away. I know I'm making you put up with me and I just want to die. As soon as Sayori loses her composure, Monica becomes determined to keep her own. She only wants to be what Sayori needs right now. So, she won't let any sadness show. Her voice comes through as soft and gentle. This isn't putting up with you. It's just being your friend. I'm actually gonna switch to my normal avatar, because it feels more fitting for this stream. Monica offers a few words of comfort, but she knows, Sayori said it herself, that the thoughts Sayori experiences are ones that don't belong. Monica can magically make them go away. The most she can do is help Sayori battle them, like any good friend would do. You have so much value, to me, and your other friends too. This club wouldn't have been the same without you. I really mean that. You coming here was the best thing that could have happened. Even if we never got any other members, I would still be happy. That's what brought you here. You brought us a vision, and you also brought happiness. And that's your favorite thing to do, right? Sayori doesn't respond, but Monica feels her gentle nod. No more words are needed between them. The two share their embrace for a while longer, Monica letting Sayori take as much time as she needs. Once her breathing steadies and her sniffles fully cease, Sayori lifts her hand and wipes her tears. I guess I needed that. Some days are harder than the others. Well, I'm here whenever you need me. But any other time, I'll make sure that things are the way they usually are. If that's what makes you happy. Thanks. You're the best. No, you are. The two exchange smiles. You know, I'm sorry to bring this all up on the sudden, but have you considered talking to a professional? Sorry, not. It's scary. Since it's already so hard to tell people. Yeah. And of course, it will always be your choice, but if you're ever looking to find the courage for it, I can do my best to help you. Thanks. I think it's best that you... I think it helps knowing that you would. So he suddenly yawns and stretches. Well, that made me tired. And hungry. Well, I won't make you do any more work today if you're not up for it. No, I want to. I mean, I can say that it's definitely one thing that makes me happy. Monica smiles. But I might want to get a snack first. All of a sudden, the sound of the door causes the two of them to turn their heads. The door opens halfway, then stops. A face peeks inside. A face that seems familiar. Is it Yuri? Oh. No, we don't know. No. I hope this is a continuation. I wonder what that is. Like there should be 2 more. You see, to get all 6 side stories. Well, let's jump into understanding. Trust, understanding. What would the last one be? Trust, understanding, support. Trust, understanding, support. That could be it. Oh, there's more pictures. Wait, pictures? Oh, now we have this one. And we have this one. Here's more poems. Oh yeah. It's actually becoming more filled right now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then a lot of these. Okay, this is also part of the official part. There's secrets. There's so many secrets. 7 secrets still. Jeez. Backgrounds. Okay, this is a new one. Yeah, there's 3. Here's some hidden art. Wow. There's a lot of stuff to unlock still. Like so much. But let's get into understanding. Alright. I think this is a continuation. The club meeting is suddenly interrupted by the sound of a door, causing Monica and Sawyer to turn their heads. The door opens halfway, then stops. A face peeks inside. A face that seems familiar. Huh? Oh. Sawyer's eyes widen, recognizing the girl. She very conspicuously mouths to Monica. It's her, it's the girl. It's true, the girl standing in the doorway is none other than the girl Sayori and had come across reading alone in the classroom. Thanks to Monica leaving the flyer on her desk. It seems that she found her way to the club. Are you here for the literature club by any chance? Am I in the wrong place? No, you're not. This is the literature club. Please come inside. The girl fully steps in the door, but continues standing against the wall, avoiding eye contact. Sawyer continues to fail, containing her excitement. It's happening, oh my gosh! Thank you so much for coming. Sorry it's a little empty. I'm Monica, this is Sayori, and we run the literature club. Even though it's just us so far, but... What's your name, by the way? I'd like to join your club. Already? Why, really? Are you sure? I mean, I should be good enough. Everyone's welcome. Here, you don't have to be good enough. Oh. Do you want to have a seat? We'd love to get to know you. The girl nods, sliding over to a nearby desk and gently sitting down. So, what's your name? Yuri. I'm Sayori, and this is Monica. Sayori, nice to meet you. Do you like fantasy? Like books? Yuri looks at Monica. Fantasy's cool. Yes. Have you heard of Annabelle Dupont? I can't say I have. Oh well, she's my favorite author. Really, is she now? Well, I guess that's a hint towards something, but... Annabelle Dupont. Or Dupois? Okay. Oh well, she's my favorite author. I'm on her 5th book and it's just... Yuri grins and presses her knuckles against her cheeks in joy. You can bury my books, I wouldn't mind. You're really in for an incredible experience. Monica stammers, caught completely off guard by Yuri taking control of the conversation. She glances sideways at Sayori, slightly asking for help. I'd love to. Sounds like you're really into them, so that must be great. I'm so happy I found this club. Oh, I'm so stupid I left all my other books in my locker. I should have brought them. Yuri quickly stands up. I'll be right back. I'll get them for you. You probably need to bring only one for now. Sayori nervously says that, noting to herself the considerable heftiness of the book that Yuri set down on her own desk. True, okay. I'll go get the first one then. Yuri exits the club room in a flash, leaving Monica and Sayori silently exchanging glances. Oh my god, I wasn't prepared for this. I don't want to handle someone so intense. I have no experience with fantasy, except maybe stuff that I read when I was a kid, but that's probably like a joke compared to what she's into. I'm sure it'll be fine. In fact, I think it's neat that we have a different person who is into different kinds of literature. I think it'll be fun from each other. Yeah, I mean, I don't disagree, but what if this is her only interest? Doesn't it kind of seem like that? Monica, don't you think you should be more optimistic? We have a new club member. There shouldn't be room for anything but happy. I'm excited to get to know her more, aren't you? Well, I guess you're right. Sorry for being so hasty. I just get really anxious all of a sudden. It's because you're afraid of not being able to take your lead. What the heck? It's kind of scary how you can point things out so quickly, Sayori. It's just learning what makes people happy or sad. Yeah. Hey, you know what? You'd probably be great at helping Yuri feel comfortable here. Maybe you could take a break from helping me with the administrative stuff and just focus on spending time with her. Yeah, that's exactly what I want to do. Besides, Yuri lowers her voice. I'm probably gonna need all the time I can get. She taps her fingers against her dauntingly chunky book Yuri left sitting on the desk. Right afterwards, the door opens to reveal Yuri's return. I'm back. Her breath is slightly heavy, which combined with her short time gone, indicates she might have ran at least part of the way. She makes her way back over to Sayori and sets the book on her desk. This is Sayori feared. The book Yuri brought for her is just about equal in size as the other one. Well, there are probably a few things you should know before getting started on it. There are some things that are more explained than other books that takes place in the same universe, so going over those would be good to keep you from getting confused at the start. Sayori nervously injects. Well, I was thinking that maybe today we could just get to know each other a little bit more. You know, if we're gonna be reading together, I would like that. From across the room, Monica smiles and nods at Sayori while Yuri isn't looking. Oh, okay. Yuri sits down, looks at her book, then glances around the room, showing no indication that she had anything more to add. So, what made you decide to join the club? Well, I like reading, so I was immediately interested. I had no idea that someone was starting a literature club, but that's my fault, since I haven't been paying attention to any of the club recruitment advertisements. I only found out because Yuri glances at Monica. Monica came into my classroom and put the flyer on my desk. Certainly, Yuri's face darkens and she shades her head at herself. I was so stupid, I got too nervous I couldn't even look up, so she just walked out. It took me several days just to come here because I was afraid that Monica told everyone how inconsiderate I was, but I decided that probably was irrational. Wait, no, that was totally my fault. I felt so bad about interrupting you that I just, walked out. I was actually really hoping that you would come by. Yuri exhales in relief. I always seem to interpret things as the worst possible scenario. Well, I was really nervous to come here for some other reasons too. So it's just there being too many people. Not that I mind that much, but I really have a hard time having to meet a large number of people at once. So it's actually amazing that it's just the two of us. Or two of you. I definitely came at the right time. Aw, that makes me happy. I'm proud of you for working up the courage to come. Yuri smiles warmly to herself. I've never really had the privilege of sharing my interests with anyone before. So it's hard to find others who are in the same thing as I am, except online. But I thought the literature club would provide a chance for me to do that. What kinds of other things are you into? Like genres? I don't know, just anything, even if it's not literature. Just things you would think are dumb. Suri pauses, a look of concern on her face. How about I'll tell you something I'm into and you tell me something that you're into? I suppose that would be okay. Okay. I'm pretty into like crafty things, like making cute little collages of decorate things, like cards or jewelry boxes. My room always clutters with random stuff because I keep buying things to make gifts for my friends. But then I put it off until the last minute. Wait, I got a DM. Let me... Oh no, it's not an important DM. Also, thank you for joining the Discord, honey. Very happy to have you. I just noticed. You sound quite creative. Not that much. It's just that you'd be surprised at how much you can do with scissors and glue and stuff. So, I have to share something that I'm into now, right? Suri nods. Well, I guess I'm into nature. Oh, I love nature. Monica, I'm gonna start a nature club. No, you're not. You're stuck with me now. I'm not. Oh yeah? Well, I hereby appoint you as the vice president of the literature club. There, now you're stuck with me. Hey, don't give me responsibilities. Oh, I'm sorry, Yuri. I interrupted you. Go ahead. It's fine. Yuri pauses, feeling awkward after having gotten cut off. I like going out in the woods or in the park. Just places where you can walk and sit and not have any people around. It's peaceful. Just nice to kind of remove myself from everyone that matters and let my racing mind operate autonomously for a while. When do you like to do that? Just depends on my mood. After school, on the weekends, whenever I feel like I need it. Wow, I feel like I would never have the time to do something like that. I find that we have a lot more time than we think we do, if you don't let it slip through your fingers. But we continued our conversation, led primarily by Sayori, but with Monica chiming in every now and then as well. Monica had intended to leave it to Sayori and focus on her work, but she found it difficult not to join in. Before they knew it, the end of the day was upon them once more. Hey, it looks like we should be wrapping up for today. So, are you two going to starting on that book the next club meeting? That's the plan. I'm so excited. Sayori beams. Yuri collects her things. Once packed, Yuri wordlessly waves at Sayori and Monica with a gentle smile. Bye! As Yuri exits, Sayori enthusiastically waves her farewell. Once again, Sayori and Monica are left in the club room. Sayori, you're a lifesaver. I didn't do anything, I just talked. Still. Besides, it really lifted my mood. It feels really nice when I can put my energy towards other people like that. She was really excited to be included, you know. It made me happy. Well, there's no doubt in my mind that she'll have a great time here with you engaging her. How are you feeling about starting the book with her next meeting? I'm kind of scared, but I think she'll be happy as long as I try my best. I think you'll do great. After the surprise of the new club member, it seems like everyone has their spirits lifted with something new to look forward to. Is that part 1? No, there's more. Let me take a drink. Another school day ends. Swelling her anxiety, Yuri makes her way to the club room, expecting to be the last one to arrive. As she opens the door, she's surprised to only find Sayori in the club room. It's club time again. Monica went to the computer lab, so it's just us today. Is that okay? So Yuri silently nods, unable to make eye contact. I'm sorry about yesterday. Sayori tilted her head, unsure of what exactly Yuri is talking about. Well, I mean, the way I got overly excited to share my books and how you had to stop me so we could just talk first. It was so inconsiderate of me. I got too excited and I forgot to think about everyone else in the club, so. See, this is why Yuri is the best, because like even if she does like the slightest thing wrong, she will apologize for it next day. And then she likes to have some alone time as well, you know, like have a nice canned book with a cup of tea. Like, she's just the best one, and she's shy as well. Just all the good qualities. Anyway, I got too excited and I forgot to think about everyone else in the club, so. Yuri, you didn't do anything wrong. I thought it was cute how excited you were. Well, still, I think I changed my mind about the book. We don't have to read it. Huh? Why? Because Now we're just humoring me anyway. In retrospect, it's already obvious that nobody was truly interested. But if you like it so much, then it must be worth sharing. I've already decided I'll join the club, so you don't have to try so hard to entice me. That's not what I was doing. A moment of comfortable silence stretches between the two of them. Well, the thing is, we don't even have club activities yet. I mean, Monica and I have just been working on recruitment stuff mostly. So it just sounded like something fun we could do together, reading some books. You know, like, as a club activity, that would be okay, right? Or maybe he's so resistant to this anyway. It's exactly what I wanted in the first place, so you're being so nice about it. I really don't know what's wrong with me. I'm sorry for being like this. You don't have to apologize. Just tell me if there's anything I can do to help you feel more comfortable here. Sayuri pulls her desk up against yours and sits next to her. The book in question is already on Yuri's desk. Peering over, Sayuri reads the cover of the book. Dusk Bell. Part 1 of the Everlast Saga. Oh, Dusk Bell. So the other one was Portrait of Markov, and this is Dusk Bell. It's Dusk Bell by Annabelle. Sorry, I'm ready now. Alright, you should probably get some paper. Yuri grabs a spiral notebook of hers and tears out a few sheets of paper. Wait, how come you need paper? Oh, it's useful to draw things out sometimes, like maps, timelines, family trees, or just taking notes. Notes? I mean... yes, that's an effective strategy. Exactly. I'm sure it will be especially helpful for someone new to the genre. Sayuri's joke flew completely over Yuri's head, but thinking about it, she decided that it's probably for the best that I did. Well, I'm not used to having company through this, but I'll try to make it as accessible as possible. I trust you. You're like super smart. Oh, please. Yuri tries to dismiss the compliment, but she can't hide her smile and light blush. You can't generalize intelligence. I'm only smart in the things that I have a lot of experience with. Contrarily, I'm awful at anything that involves real people. That should be evident enough from the 2 days I've spent here so far. So in my eyes, it's everyone else who comes up as smart. Especially you. No! Yuri rubs her shoulder against Yuri's. You're such a sweetheart when you're not being shy. Anyway, would you like to get started? Okay. After the minor diversion between them, the two get back on track with their planned activities. Yuri begins to guide Sayuri through the basics of the fantasy world her story takes place in. The more of it she details, the race, factions, history, elements of magic, the more questions Sayuri seems to have. But despite Sayuri's expectations, Yuri eloquently guides her through it in a way such as that it's fun for her to follow along. It becomes evident that the world-building aspect of the story, not just the story itself, is one that Yuri finds her passion leaning towards. How do people come up with this stuff? It's like the exact opposite of the kind of writing that I do. What kind of writing? Oh, like poetry and stuff? The things I write are usually just putting down feelings that come into my head, you know? But this is like, there must be so much planning and hard work. You're into poetry? I think there's an appendix that includes some of the Kingdom's written works, like poetry and folk songs. No way! Yuri giggles, filling Sayuri's heart with happiness when she realizes that it's the first time she has heard Yuri laugh. It means Yuri must be having fun. Anyway, I think we can get started reading now, if you're ready. Okay, but I can't read very fast. Oh, that's fine. I'm very patient. Patience is something I pride myself in. Oh, I see. Sorry, yachts. Yuri is patient into her notes. Hey, that's for the book. I'm just kidding. But I'm glad that you're patient, because I need that sometimes. A lot of times. Yuri flips through the first few pages of the book, getting past the table of contents. Okay, chapter 1. The room becomes silent and the two of them begin to read. But the silence only lasts for a moment before Sayuri speaks up again. What does vindicated mean? Well, in this context, it essentially means that he was proven innocent. It's okay to ask questions, right? Of course. Sayuri turns the page. These are footnotes? A lot of the dialogue here is cultural references that require explanation to be understood. The two continue reading. Yuri's relaxed expression remains unchanged. Meanwhile, Sayuri's expression grows tense as she tries to make her way through the dense text. Up until now, their expression has been reversed, with Sayori easily navigating the social situations Sayori struggling in them. But the tables have turned. Wait, are they talking about the past right now, or the present? Where? Right here. They're talking about the past. These paragraphs are describing a flashback that Barnos is having. But they didn't tell me that. It's implied without the context. Or from the context. Sayori rubs her temples. The two of them continue, without Sayori asking fewer questions. She begins to understand the value in the notes, and she begins finding herself referring to them somewhat often, and even adding to them. But the reduction in questions comes not from her getting used to the reading, but rather from her fearing that she'll come across as stupid. At last, Sayori reaches the end of the chapter. I think we can stop here for now. Okay. Sayori takes a deep breath and closes what little of the book she's gotten through so far. So, what are your thoughts up to this point? Sayori tries to find words. Am I doing well so far? I'm not sure I understand. Well, I don't know. When it takes me so long to read and understand things, it makes me feel really dumb. Like, I really like how into it you get. It makes me want to keep going and doing my best so I can see it the way you do. Relaxation in Yuri expression fades. I see. Yuri quietly gathers her things. We could continue tomorrow, right? Yuri pauses and shakes her head. We could do something else tomorrow. But I'm sorry. Wait, sorry for what? I don't understand. I'm sorry. I don't want to do this anymore, that's all. I'm sorry that I made you. Huh? Yuri leaves. You weren't making me. Yuri is left alone with her words. How did this happen? We were just having fun until seconds ago. It's my fault. I said something stupid and hurt her. I should have just told her that I enjoyed it. Monica trusted me with this. Hello, 57 dogs. Explanation mark OnlyFans. No, I don't have one of those, good sir. But thank you for the follow. Yes, you're very welcome here. How did you find me, by the way, if I may ask? The only thing I'm good at, and I still messed it up. What if she doesn't want to come back? Drowning Guild. Sayori stares blankly at her desk, spread the notes. The book sits next to them. Right. If she wasn't coming back, then she wouldn't have left the book here, right? Unless she just forgot to take it with her. Ah, this is horrible. Was it really because she thought I wasn't enjoying our time together? Or maybe she wasn't enjoying our time together because I'm not good enough? I should probably let her down so much by having trouble following along. Yeah, I'm sure if I was smarter, she would have just been having more fun. I need to be better for her. Oh, that's not true. That's totally not true. Man, there's only one more, and then I need more stuff. Maybe I should have unlocked the other ones before starting the side stories. But... Is there a new song? Ooh. This one is singing? Oh, look, here's Yuri. Is there anything else new? I don't think there was any poems in this one. No. Oh. Let me see if there's any lyrics to this. Can I not? Oh, you can't. Damn it. Well, there must be lyrics, because there's like names there. Well, let's do Understanding Part 2. That's the last one I have available for now, and then I need to unlock the last two somehow. For the first time, Sayori is the first to enter the club room. Anxiety comes to her and relentlessly. Will Yuri show up today? Sitting at the desk, she stamps her feet in an attempt to calm down. Why am I letting this affect me so much? I'm doing everything I can to make Yuri happy, but my best wasn't good enough. But it was my best. I'm letting everyone down. I'm just a disappointment. Sayori continues to wrestle with her self-deprecating thoughts. Every tiny noise causes her to lift her head in anticipation of Yuri's arrival. Minutes pass and nobody enters the club room. Not Yuri or Monica. Gosh, I'm so late. Why did I offer to help those other students with their work? I'm such a pushover sometimes. I was going to leave such a bad impression on new club members like Yuri if I'm not the first one here. Monica rounds the corners, approaching the club room, and she does so. Yuri? Ah! Yuri jumps at the sound of Monica's voice. She's sitting outside the club room, against the wall next to the door. Embarrassed, she quickly closes the book she was reading and stands up. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry I'm late. You didn't have to wait outside for me. The door to the club room is open. It's not. Yuri stammers, unable to express herself. She peers inside the club room through her window and then looks away. Actually, I was wondering if I could help you today instead. Huh? Me? With club publicity stuff? Yes. Monica is utterly confused. Why is Yuri asking this all of a sudden when she was so eager to spend time with Sayuri before? Did they not get along after all? Monica looks into the club room herself to see Sayuri sitting alone inside. Okay. It's kind of a simple job, but I'd be happy for you to take along. Me too. Monica is worried, but she finds it difficult to insert herself into whatever conflict that may have arisen. It's a little ironic as she realizes, but she could be so conflict avoidant after having been in the debate club. Okay, let's have a walk together. I just have to make copies of this new flyer, then go around to the billboards and replace the old ones with the new ones. Yuri nods, and the two set off. But poor Sayuri! The two walk in silence. Without Sayuri, Monica finds it difficult to strike up a conversation. So, how's everything been going? Fine. That's good. Neither of them follow up with anything more. Monica tenses up at the stinted conversation. What the heck does Sayuri do? I'm sorry I didn't see you yesterday. I went straight to the computer lab to work on flyers. Sayuri told me. What did you two end up doing yesterday? Just some reading. Oh, I'm glad. It's really starting to feel more like a literature club now. Yeah. It's kind of funny. I felt so intimidated at first when I heard about the kind of reading you were into. But you know, it's kind of stupid of me because I'm just intimidated by things I'm not good at. And it's silly to assume that everyone who comes to the club will just have the same interests as me. But it's so cool that you're able to get Sayuri into it. It's like the club is working. I'm really happy about that. She's not into it. Huh? She's not into it, and I'm stupid for forcing her into it. Yuri falls silent again as she starts her thoughts, but can't figure out how to continue. Did something happen? Yuri sighs. No, it's just me. Yuri pauses. I'm thinking. A moment passes in silence, then Yuri shakes her head. I shouldn't be complaining to you all of a sudden. Don't be silly. I don't think you're complaining. I just want to make sure you're feeling welcome. It's more important than that. Then you can tell me anything. Well, I do feel welcome. Too welcomed, I guess. It's not an issue with the club, it's just an issue with me. So I feel wrong to inconvenience you with it. Ah. Monica pauses and thinks. Well, what if you put it this way? It's my job as president to understand the needs of the club members, right? We're going to have all kinds of people join this club, hopefully, anyway. And learning about the diverse needs and interests of everyone will help me come up with club activities that everyone can be happy with. That everyone can be happy with? Not just only some people? Of course. I need to be looking out for everyone, otherwise what kind of club would it be? I see. Yuri looks a little bit more relaxed. It signals to Monica that switching from sympathetic approach to pragmatic one was a good choice. Each individual truly has their own needs. Okay. Yuri takes a deep breath. I'm a really weird and awkward person. I have accepted that about myself. I just don't know how to, I guess, connect with other people. How is it so easy for everyone else? How do you just make conversations out about any arbitrary topic? I could talk for hours about the things that I'm into, unfortunately, so much that I don't know when to stop. But for anything else, I just have no idea what to say. So I understand that about myself. I'm just not good with people. I can't help it. So when I feel like whenever I'm confronted with a new social situation, I'm either ignored, made fun of, or taken pity on. And Sayuri falls into the third category. She what? Hold on, you're saying that Sayuri is taking pity on you? Yuri nods. I just want to be treated like a normal person. If you don't like me or you don't connect with my interests, then just tell me. I can accept that and move on. Sayuri is too nice to me. I'm so stupid for not realizing that she would just go along with whatever I pushed her into. Nobody deserves to push themselves through that kind of discomfort just because they pity some weirdo who doesn't know how to make friends. It's the worst feeling. I hate it. Yuri's sharp words cut through the tense air. Somewhere in the middle of the conversation, the two stopped short in the hallway, prioritizing the conversation over their original task. Monica looks at Yuri. Yuri only looks down with her fist clenched. I think you should tell her that. I could never say something. I could never say that to someone's face. It's pathetic. So Yuri's different. Making people happy is the most important thing to her. I'm sure that's all she's trying to do. So if you're able to explain to her what makes you happy, she'll do anything to make it happen. That's the problem. What kind of friendship has one person trying to cater to the other person where it needs? I'm sorry, I'm making myself sound so... No, I think I'm starting to understand. Monica hesitates to finish her own thoughts out loud. It's something that Sayori would be able to say better. Sayori is someone who will give anyone however much kindness they need in order to smile. But Yuri, who has difficulty accepting kindness, must be driving Sayori to be even more assertive in her kindness, further exacerbating the matter. Neither person is to blame, but it's an issue that can be resolved without them understanding each other better. Sayori wants to be your friend, I promise you that. It's only for different people to have different needs. I mean, Sayori, she has her own needs too. But good friends work together and can be what they need for each other. You just have to have good communication and talk about it. I don't have good communication. Let me take a sippy. Okay. Some more music. There we go. Yuri stops and shakes her head. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that. My head is just, it's resistant to everything. I'm pushing such a kind person away from me because of it. Yuri pauses to think. I'm so tired of this cycle I'm creating for myself. I think I'm so afraid of people pushing me away that I just push them away first. How thoughtless and immature of me. Yuri takes a deep breath and exhales. I didn't mean for this to turn into a whole venting session. But I understand now that I just need to communicate with her. Huh? You're totally fine. It's for the club, remember? You're just helping make a club a better place for everyone. Yeah. Yuri falls silent again. She looks like she wants to say something. This kind of critical thinking is something that I'm really bad at. You know, about people, so thank you. Anytime. Monica smiles at Yuri. For just a moment, Yuri finds it in herself to meet Monica's gaze, returning a shy smile of her own. Yurika and Monica finished replacing the old flyers with the new ones. More accurately, Monica mostly did the work, while Yuri followed along. But as the club room once again draws near, so does Yuri's confrontation. I can't do this. Yes, you can. It'll be great. Yuri sighs and shakes her head. I'm never going to feel confident enough. I just have to do it. If I don't do it now, I never will. Yuri starts towards the door, but then turns to face Monica. You're not just going to wait outside, are you? I could take a walk. Want me to get you a coffee or something? Actually, I prefer tea. I like to make my own though, so please don't worry about it. Although I suppose that one downside of reading here in the club than rather at home, don't get to drink tea while reading. So I guess that has nothing to do with this. You know what? Now that you mention it, I bet we could get permission to keep stuff for tea in the club room. You can use like an electric kettle to heat up water, right? Would that really be possible? I'll look into it. I think that would be great. Yuri smiles and nods at the thought. Well, I'll be back in a bit. Good luck. Monica waves at Yuri, then turns around and departs down the hallway as Yuri's face fades once again. A moment of daydreaming about tea isn't enough to save her from the anxiety of the task that lies before, but it must be done. Taking one more deep breath, Yuri timidly opens the clubroom door. Ooh. Yuri? Wait, hold on, I'm not done yet. Yuri shovels a bunch of papers around. Yuri stammers, her words suddenly caught in her throat. At the moment she realizes how Yuri's been spending her afternoon. I wasn't expecting you to come today. I was really hoping to make it all the way through the next chapter first. But I got most of the way through it. And look, Yuri holds up a sheet of paper. It's a page of notes, beautifully produced with indentations, categories, and even color coding. Yuri sees as her expression shifts from anxiety to despair. I was afraid you were getting disappointed in me, so I've just been trying really hard. Stop. Yuri presses her fist against her forehead. Please stop. I can't take this. Yuri? Sayuri's voice quivers in shock after having received the exact opposite response she was expecting. I'm sorry. Sayuri looks away in guilt. Did I do something wrong? I don't understand, so if I did something wrong, please tell me. Yuri shakes her head. No, it's me. I keep putting myself in these situations where people are afraid to treat me normally. If you don't like this kind of reading, it's okay, please just tell me. I don't need to be treated differently, just because I'm weird. But I don't treat you differently. I just want my friends to be happy. So I thought that if we did something together that you would really like. I don't want your pity. Why did I do that? Yuri sinks to her knees, her voice squeaks. I'm sorry. Tears of guilt and self-loathing begins to stream down her face. Oh, this isn't how it was supposed to go. Why is it so hard to just articulate your thoughts? Why do you end up pushing everyone away from you? Yuri's mind pours with internal accusations as she shuts her eyes, unable to face Sayuri or the rest of the world. She should leave, just escape from here before Monica sees her like this, and before Sayuri tells Monica what she did. But before Yuri can put any strength into her legs, she feels a warm pair of arms gently wrap around her from behind. Oh, this is so precious. What the fuck? This is so cute. Actually makes me feel warm. It's okay. Sayuri whispers in a soothing voice. It's okay. It's okay. Overcome by despair, Yuri finds herself unable to protest or pull away from Sayuri's kind gestures. Yuri sniffles, breathing heavily through her clenched throat, trying with all her willpower to control herself. I understand. I understand that the things you're feeling in your head are different from the things you're trying to say. I know that must be what you're feeling right now. I promise I understand that. Oh, so I'll give you as much time as you need. When you're ready, just give me your feelings and we'll talk about them together, okay? Yuri sniffles again and nods her head. She gives herself a minute to compose her thoughts, and speaks while steadying her voice. I think that I've gotten so used to people being weirded out by me that it feels like anyone who's nice to me is just doing it out of pity. I'm so horrible with people. So it makes me not want to believe that someone can actually like me for who I am. Yuri pauses, but Sayuri doesn't interrupt. Rather, she waits for Yuri to continue. I got so excited when I joined the literature club. I thought it would finally my chance to make friends through my interests. Because my interests are the only things that I know how to talk about. It's all I have going for me. But then, whenever I catch myself going overly obsessed in front of others and other people, it feels like I'm making a fool of myself. I hate myself for it. Ultimately, I just want to be treated like a normal person. But how am I supposed to expect that when I can't behave like one? I just want to learn how to get along with people and stop ruining things for myself. That's all. Yuri finishes her thoughts, feeling more steadily after having gotten them out. Sayuri, who can feel Yuri's breath rise and fall from beneath her arms, realizes that as well. Thank you for helping me understand you a little better. You know, you were so great at helping me while we were reading. And so I'll help you with the things that you need too. But I feel like it would just be frustrating for you with how much patience I require sometimes. That sounds kind of familiar. I couldn't stop worrying about that while we were reading. I was so afraid that you would get frustrated with me. But I would never do that. I do my best to reassure you by mentioning how I have a lot of patience. Yeah, I know, but my irrational fears just won't be quiet sometimes. I'm sure it's the same for you, right? Yeah. Irrational fears. Well, you know, there's no way that you can frustrate me because I'm already like you as the person you are. I know that you said that you have a hard time believing that, but I promise that it's true. You don't have to be a social person for people to like you. I think you're really considerate in your own way, you know, worrying so much about other people's feelings. We're all kind of weird in the literature club, but it's the best part that we're all different. And we have different interests. Like about the book, I'm reading it because I want to. I promise that's what I really want to. It's a bit of a struggle, but try not to mistake that for me not enjoying it. I mean, we could never discover new things if we didn't try them first, right? I want to learn the new reasons that you love that book. And in the end, if it's not for me, then I can say that, but I'll be glad I tried it and learned more about you. Plus, you're like super duper smart, and I want that to rub off on me. Yuri fights back, a smile at that comment. Already, the heavy atmosphere surrounding her seems to have evaporated through the caress of Sayuri's arms. Your hair is so pretty. I always wanted long hair, but it was awful at taking care of it, so I cut it all off. Yuri's tension relaxes. For once she feels okay just listening rather than worrying so much about saying the right thing. Sayuri, tensing Yuri's comfort, lets her rest. It must be so difficult for her to feel relaxed about other people. But if the literature club can make it happen, then it's something that she deserves to experience. Well then, based on my understanding of your feelings, I suppose I wouldn't mind if we were to continue reading. Heh. That's what I wanted to hear. But we can stop at any time. If you truly don't like it, please be honest about it. I won't be offended. Of course. I'm not gonna judge anything this early on, though. So we'll just see what happens. Oh, and, it's not good to touch people without their consent first. Oh, I'm so sorry. Really? That's the moment you say it? I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable. Oh, you didn't. I mean, I suppose it was kind of nice. I was just saying. I'm back! Monica's back! I haven't seen you, like, at all recently. Sayuri trots over to Monica. She whispers loudly. Can I hug you? Sure, Sayuri. Sayuri wraps her arms around Monica. Oh yeah, Yuri, it might be good to know. Sayuri can be kind of a hug monster. Hey, don't call me a monster. Artemis is a monster. If he inherits the kingdom, it could spell disaster. Yuri laughs. Monica perplexedly looks between the two of them, then smiles. Well, I'm glad you've been enjoying your reading so far. I feel like our first real activity is the literature club. About that. Well, you've been so patient when exploring my interests. I think that it would be inconsiderate of me not to return the favor and learn about the things that you like. Yes. Do you like poetry? Yuri smiles. Oh. Is that part 2? Oh, that's part 2. So there's only 2 more stories? Let me see if there's any hidden message in this or something. Be positive. Oh wow. Oh, this is very nice. I mean, there's a pentagram right there, but I suppose it's a star. To do. Wake up, get ready, go. And only wake up is checked. Yep. Wait, don't forget, ask Monica about this. Ask Monica about what? Okay, well, that's cute. So when do I get these? It doesn't tell me when I get these. Yeah, understanding 1, trust 1, understanding 2. This is also trust 1. Is there like a different ending to trust 2 or something? Oh, there's this one. A scene from the side story of understanding. Okay, well, let's have a look. There's literally so much to unlock. What the hell? Let's see. Should I Google how to unlock the other things? I probably should. Oh. Yes, this is the one. So pretty. So there's an eyeball there. I just noticed that. Mail? Wait, why would you have any mail on this? I think I just need to reset the game. All modified entities, environments, and data will be reverted to their original state. Okay, I'm gonna Google how to do this. Doki, literature. Literature club plus unlocking. Unlock side stories. Let me see, how do I unlock all the side stories? So, okay, so there's oh wait, wait, so we've only have 2 of them actually. These count as 1. So there's trust, understanding, respect, balance, reflection, self-love, and equals. I see. Okay. When it comes to unlocking all 7 of the game's side stories, you'll need to write poems tailored to each character's preference. With the exception of Monica. Okay. 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 Note that the side story equals you can only be unlocked once you've unlocked the other stories. Okay. But then, how would that unlock 7 of them? Because I need to do multiple people's done. So I wrote a perfect poem for Monica, and I wrote a perfect poem for Yuri, I believe. That makes sense. Okay, let me look this up. I'm gonna have the words that everyone loves. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna cheat a little bit, but you know, it's for the sake of moving on. So let me reset the game. I hope I can skip past the bits I've already done, because that would save so much time, honestly. Stopping virtual machine. Is it gonna end the game? Do I need to restart? At least the music's still going. Stopped. Beginning virtual machine restore. Oh. Alright. I bet there's hidden code in this somewhere. Like in all these logs and stuff. Monitor kernel access. What? Interesting. I do really like the music of this game though. Okay. Oh, okay, I see here. So I have the list of words that will give 3 points for the poems. I see. But this should help a lot. I wonder what character we should go for. Actually, do I have the achievement for a perfect poem for Yuri? I got close to Sayori, but let me view all the achievements real quick. So I only got perfect Monica. I didn't get perfect Yuri. Damn. Okay. So I'm gonna write a perfect poem for all of them now. I think I'm gonna... Oh. Alright, this is the beginning. Okay. No, I don't need spoilers. I agree. Okay. So, now we're starting over again, basically. But we're going to do the exploration part now. So, there's no loading game, right? No. Please enter your name. Okay, well, again. VBI-kun this time, not VBI-chan. Okay, I can skip this. I'm gonna skip a lot of this because we've already seen all of this. Going to skip the entire first day because this really doesn't matter at all. Now it's poem time. So let me grab my little cheat sheet. Let's write a perfect poem for Sayori first. So let me see. There's bed. Beauty. Let me see. Joy, happiness. Embrace, empty, excitement. Damn. It's really hard to see all of these, honestly. Okay, go skipping. Would that be one? Also not. Damn. Parfait. No. Also no. Damn. Is there any of her in here? Family. There we go. Let me see. Would cute be one? No, cute is not one. How about anxiety? No. Playground? Also not. Damn. Sayori is hard because you can't see it. Pout? No. Effulgent? No. Agonizing? No. Is there any for Sayori here? Damn. That's rough. Landscape? No, there's nothing for her here. Scars? Oh, she does like scars. Okay. That's concerning, to say the least, but... Okay, so let me see. Would she like sparkle? Yes, she does like sparkle. Extraordinary was one, right? Yes. Then... Pure? No. Fluffy? No. Bubbles? No. Amazing? Yes. Okay. Adventure? Yes. Sweet? Yes. Okay. We have here pink is probably not one. No. That's for Natsuki. How about smile? Wait, smile's not one. Oh, it is. Okay, there we go. How about ribbon? Would that be one? No. Peaceful? Yes. Yeah. I mean, how would you ever do this without cheating? Portrait? Yeah, no, that's not one. Destiny? No. Shiny? Shiny would be one, right? It's not. Damn, it's not. Fester? No. Unstable? No, that's probably Yuri. Yeah. Romance? Yes. That's the only one, jeez. Party? That would be her, right? Yeah. How about sugar? She probably loves sugar. No, she doesn't. Raindrops? No. Hair? No. Man, these are so hard, what the hell? Awesome is one. I would have gotten all of these wrong, honestly. Or like, a lot of them. Play? Is that one? Yes. Happiness? Yeah, that's definitely one. Cheer would be one, right? Yes. Then... Silly? Would that be one? Yes. Okay, I'm getting them now. Depression? Yep. Wonderful? Yes. I got the achievement. There we go. Perfect, Sayori. Man, that was That was a struggle. Okay, time to skip. Oh, man. Wait. It looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read a book that Yuri gave me. But I'm feeling a little bit too tired to read. Could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening to Sayori's conversation with Monica. We're probably just gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs though. Well, we can't give up. The festivals are a chance to show everyone what literature is about. The problem is the idea that the literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know. We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know. And after they come, we can do that to speak their creative minds. What's this? Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberate like this. That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could. Cupcakes! Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all. Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. Suppose that's why I ended up getting her on my case about my things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see a world through her eyes. Oh. Oh my god. Wow. I opened my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does the school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? As you're in the club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? You need to get used to it. Don't say that out loud. I glanced over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true though. Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glances around at herself. How's it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush. This morning. Look, your hair is sticking all around here. I run my fingertips down Sayori's hair and trying to straighten it off. And you really need to brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get it right. I won't fall for that. There's more than that, just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's toothpaste stain on your collar right here. I tried to wipe off the stain with my finger. But nobody would ever notice. Of course they would. But no one's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I don't really care about that. You meanie. And you don't even keep your blazer button up. Seriously, Sayori, what do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? That's super mean. I mean, that is very mean, but yikes. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. This is such a weird shot. How can I put this away? Is there a way to put this away? This is so funny. What is? Well, just thinking about how weird it is to have a friend who does this kind of things. Don't say that. You make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this, aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggled to fully close the button near your chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. If you ever bought it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs got bigger again. Don't say that out loud. Anyways, you look much better now, so... But it feels so strange to see Sayori's blazer button up like that. But it's so stuffy, it's not worth it at all. Surely Hazen unbuttoned her blazer once more. Phew, that's so much better. Sayori puts her arms around and twinkles, or twirls. So, if I keep it unbuttoned then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying it like it's a good thing? Because, if I had a boyfriend he wouldn't even let you do things like that, like this. He'd take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. That's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. That's flirting, am I, if I've seen anything. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. Huh? I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well anyway, just focus on trying to wake up earlier. Only if you only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? But maybe you should come... actually, I should switch. Bam. There we go. This is more fitting now. So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. But I was joking that time. And it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Oh, okay, everyone. Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay! Maybe I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same, I guess. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, let's go. Okay, so I'm going with Sayori. I'm definitely most comfortable sharing it with Sayori first. She's my good friend, after all. Oh my goodness, this is so good, Phoebe-kun. I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. I just googled this off the internet and then put it in, you know. Literally just put 20 words on a paper. Well, maybe that's why. Maybe I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. I'm sure your opinion has to be a little bit more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Maybe even. Oof. Very, very degrading. Are you sure you don't like it because you don't like it just because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of people, you know. When I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a Phoebe-kun's poem, you know. Very special poem. And it makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheets against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. Reminds me of how you're really part of this club now. Oh, and now we can skip. Neum. Okay, well, the rest doesn't really matter, does it? Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for it to finish reading. Oh, sorry. Forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself, best girl. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? Just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. Oh, so it's that bad? No, it's not. Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri bursts her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, sister, and then this is all new. Oh, it's nothing really. Well, makes me happy that you think that. Wait, let me... What were we talking about? Alright. Alright, that's us explaining our poem, okay. Well, just remember that it won't take long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Alright. I'll just go with Monica, whatever. Neom. Oh, I like this one. Makes me think of something Sayori would write. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had some sort of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case, but there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. Maybe that's the way she talks about you. It sounds like the two of you... Oh, sorry about the dog. It sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-beings. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So, I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, that sounds like Yuri. But in any case, Suri's writing has this gentle feel to it. I could tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that something so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure it'll end up... Oh, okay, and then we skip. Hello, Natsuki. Eh? Huh? Oh dear. Oh, Nightshell, thank you for the follow. You're very welcome, very welcome. Wait, are you even here or did you just follow? What not playing? That should be playing. I guess it doesn't. Oh well, whatever. Thank you for the follow anyways. I really appreciate it. Right. It's about what I expected from someone like you. Oh, that's a little blunt, isn't it? Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically it's not cute enough for your tastes? Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well anyway, I need to show you mine. Know that you'll like it. Yep, I've already read that one. Neum. 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 Oh. What do I do in this? I mean, I guess I'll just do this. Neum. We can just skip the entire days. Okay. Now I'm gonna make one for... Let's see. Now I'm gonna do Natsuki. Or Natsuki, as the internet likes to say. Okay, so Hurt, is that one? Nope. How about Dream? Nope. Socks? Yes. Okay, Doki Doki is definitely one. Heart? No, Heartbeat is one, but not Heart. Smile? No. Treasure? No. Explode? Hers is really a hard one, isn't it? Like, Disaster? No, that wouldn't be her. No, exactly. Time? No. Lust? No, Lust wouldn't be it. I can check. No, Lust is not there. So there is no level 3 one here for Natsuki. That's not good. Let me check a level 2 then. So what's the first? Disaster? Would that fit her? Disaster is 1 for Natsuki. I want a 2 for Natsuki. So I'm actually gonna Google on this. Natsuki and then 2. So adventure, amazing, awesome, beauty, bad, bliss, breathe, cage, charm, cheer, childhood, climax, clumsy, color, comfort, dance, dazzle, desire, electricity, excitement, explode is 2. Okay, I'll go with 2 then. Oh, yeah, that one is for Yuri, but it's the closest I'm gonna get. Like, there's literally no way I can make a perfect poem there. Oh, I should have saved actually, damn it. Oh well. Probably Joy is probably one, right? No, it's not. Bouncy? No, Bunny is. Oh, Bouncy is one as well. Okay. Vanilla would probably be one, yes. How about Cute? Yes. Pout? Yes. How about skipping? Yes. Sing? No, that's Monica, I believe. Pink? It has to be right, yeah. Rose. No. Skirt. I don't see skirt. No. Comfort. No. Chocolate. Yes. Giggle. Yes. Let's see. Pure would be in. Yeah, pure is one. Kitty would definitely be one. Papa is one for different reasons. Prayer? No. Let's see. Love? Would that be her? No. Memories? No. Lucky? Nope. Sensation? Nope. Hopeless? No. Is there any one of them? Wonderful? No. Sensation? No, I've already tried that one. Uncanny? There's not even a U, so. Memories? No. So there's, again, there's not a level 3 one here. That's really bad. That's really bad. Was there awesome? No, there was wonderful. There's also hopeless. No, happiness. Laugh, lazy. Lucky is 2. Yeah, go with lucky. I'm not gonna get a perfect poem here, am I? Because of the unluckiness that happened. Yuri's one is really easy, but okay, well. How about rainbow would be one, right? No, rainbow isn't one. Playground? Yes. Puppy. Let's see, fireworks? No. Silly? No. Broken isn't one. Entropy isn't one. Ambient? No. Marshmallow would be one, right? Yeah. Play? No, play isn't one. Anime, 100%. And then poof? Poof has to be one, right? Yes, poof. Yeah, I didn't get the achievement for it, damn it. I tried though. I tried. Okay, well. Should I can't load, can I? I guess I'll load, but no, damn it. I guess I'm gonna save here. But damn, let's see. That's an autosave. The first save is an autosave. Damn. Okay, well, time to skip. Up until the entire poem part. Nyum. Ah. Oh, nice, we're gonna get this one now. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there? Picky Monica. Never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Nautica slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga? You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of the things you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? Yeah, that's fucking rude, you know. God damn it. There's a lot of things written on this face right now, but it's not manga. But I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious to pull it out of the stack. There it is. Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. Then she turns to a buck of manga, slips a volume in the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. I get closer, look at the box she's admiring. Parfait girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. It probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the glass of that door. She points at the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It's the tone of your voice. I could tell. But I'll tell you one thing, Vibiakun. Consider this a lesson from the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover. Oh yeah, that's a very good lesson. I wish I knew that one earlier, but anyway. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attires, striking animated female poses. It's exceedingly moe. Don't just stand there. Wow. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. Damn it, I guess I'm out of the closet now. God damn it, guys. Well. I had to make the joke, okay? Come on. Alright, let me take a sip of water. She takes a seat against the wall, beneath the windowsill. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling for me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Why is that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Don't just say that. It'll make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow. How long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the other volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I finish reading the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can't talk at the same time. Looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. Yup, that seems about right. I kinda grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. So, what do I expect from this? Is there going to be a plot? Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like there's a really funny chapter where you get obsessed with the guy at the ice cream show. But that just helps you get to know the characters. Besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like when they get on to the backstories and when some of the romance starts to happen. That's really what makes it good. There's so many touching parts. Oh, is that so? It sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. Hey, wait. What's that supposed to mean? Nothing. I think he gives me a little shock. I just meant that I haven't really seen your full power. Good say. Haha. Yeah, she's only Super Saiyan 1 right now. Then have you seen Buffsiki? Like Jesus. That is Super Saiyan 3 for sure. This chapter seems to be about like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but there's a lot of baking in this manga. Well, Natsuki pauses for a moment as if she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah. Why does it matter? It doesn't. I was just curious, since you enjoy baking too, right? That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking at the same time I got this manga. Like I would ever get into something because it was a manga. I mean, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. Really, honestly. If you get inspired by something silly, like even if it's a manga may not be real, but like scenarios in there are like based on real activities, so why wouldn't you get something real out of it anyway, right? And just say, don't be afraid. Anyway, I feel bad for anyone that impressionable. Come on now, Natsuki. Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, with all the hobbies to pick up from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Yeah, out of all the ones that are in there. Not to mention she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? Aww, she's so adorable and small. Wait, I need to be more of her size. Wait, one sec. There we go. Now I fit more, you know. More of her size. We read on for a few more minutes. I finished up a couple chapters at this point. Wait, are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read. Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with somebody else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't? That's not... But I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry. Hoo-ha. Sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga's for kids. I mean, that's where you're very wrong, but... I can't even bring it up without them being all like, "Hey, you still haven't grown out of that yet?" Makes me want to punch them in the face. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah. I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already that kind of loser, so I guess I gravitated towards the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safer in the club room. Except Monica was kind of a jerk about it. I can't win, can I? I mean, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it. It's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So? Ha 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 ha. Hoo-ha. Got him. Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. Suddenly Netsuki starts laughing. I totally forgot that happens. Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels. Minori is my favorite character. She always feels a little bad for her, but since she's so unlucky. But it gets especially bad when... I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish this chapter. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usually bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. And being able to provide that to Natsuki, from whom it's rare experience, the thought makes me smile a little to myself. Okay, everyone. Are you ready with today's poem? Oh, come on. Could your timing be any worse? Sorry. Just need to make sure we have enough time. Though you do look pretty cozy over there. Haha. Natsuki suddenly realizes how close she's gotten to me. She easily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. What is 12 inches? Like a meter? Oh, whatever. Alright, I guess I'll stop here for now. I close the book and hand it over to Natsuki. You're just giving it back? Did you want to know what happens? Yeah, but... Monica just said, don't be dumb. Just take it home with you. Is it really alright? I say that mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this. That's so fucking rude, but... And of course, it would take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start on the next one. And if it gets banned, I'll kill you. By tomorrow? I only got part way through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. But I suppose that's necessary sacrifice in exchange to see Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I more scared what will happen if I don't finish it? The buff Suki is going to come and kill you. Alright then. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. And here we... this was for Natsuki. Natsuki reads my poem. She keeps glancing back at me and then at the poem. By now she must have read it more than once. Aren't you supposed to be bad at this? Is that a compliment? No. You know. Natsuki struggles to find the words she wants. I just expected a lot less after what you showed me yesterday. That's all. Well, I guess I just got lucky with this one. Yeah, exactly. You just got lucky, you know. Don't get used to it. You won't always manage to write poems this cute. I mean, well written. Well, oh god. So that's how it is. My poem is cute. I love this face. Like the fang as well, of course. Which, you maybe can see that, but... No, why are you smiling? It's not like I like cute things. Natsuki shoves my poem back towards me. Reading it again, I decided it's not so great after all. It's too cute and doki doki. It will only impress, girls who like that kind of thing. For some reason, Natsuki is incredibly easy to see through. Well, anyway, you're gonna read mine now, right? Judging by your taste, you probably like it a lot. You'll probably learn something too. Don't forget who the real pro is. Oh yeah, I've seen this one already. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. Hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I don't have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with just simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everything thinks mine. That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I'm ready to be easily related to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out, then make fun of you or less. But it just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone thinks as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too. That's what I do best after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow to look forward to. I like Natsuki. Can I just skip this? No, skip doesn't do anything. I'll just go to Yuri. But Yuri is not gonna like this one. Are you still mad at me? For disrespecting Natsuki yesterday? Because reading this poem. Now I know why you get mad at me. Because you prefer her writing over mine. That's not really true. Meaning when I disrespected her, I disrespected you too, didn't I? Oh no. Yuri, you might be reading into this a little bit too much. How could I be so stupid? Always let these things happen. Whenever I think before I speak, I just come out as awkward and unlikable. But if I speak without thinking, the things I want to keep inside come out and make people hate me. So please don't force yourself around me. I know this is what Monica wants. But it's not fair to you when you could be enjoying your time with Matsuki and Sayori. Yuri, please. It makes it easier for me if you don't express any concern. Besides, I have my books with me. That's all I need. Yuri smiles and sadly puts down her head on her desk. I'm frustrated. I don't hate her, but it's as if she's not capable of listening to me of her own thoughts. I sigh to myself. All I can do is accept that that's how she is. If she wants to be left alone, I have no choice but to abide to that request. Okay, well, this really doesn't matter at all. I like it, Phoebe-kun. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh jeez. No. It kinda makes me think that's something that Sayori would write. Or Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer too. So I'll take it as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. There's a lot of poems or stories out there that are no more than a few simple words. They can be funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that you would apply to anyone. I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that? Sort of. Well, maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're so challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. But anyway, I don't care about the rest. Sayori. Okay, well. Ooh, I like this one, Phoebe-kun. It has a nice feeling in it. I'm glad. Still though, your tone makes it sound like you liked yesterday's poem better. I guess you caught me. Sometimes you know me a little too well for my own good. Well, don't just try to be nice about it. If I'm doing a bad job, then I'd rather just hear it. No. I still like this one, I promise. You know, I won't lie to you, Phoebe-kun. Never ever. Yeah, I guess so. What made yesterday's poem so great compared to this one then? Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. Because I'm just going by my heart. And here we go. Neum. Neum. Very big neum. Jeez, it's a lot. Oh. Okay, so, God. I don't think this choice matters at all. You really think I would ditch you for Natsuki? Eh? But she's so cute and fun to be around. Jeez. I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, VBIK. Think about me too much sometimes. Natsuki would deserve it if she wanted to. Sorry, I've already made up my mind. I can't really figure out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point of speculating something that's never going to happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of weird that's paying for Sayori to care about so much. But I want to respect her and keep her happy too. And then we're skipped. Okay, so let me save before the poem this time. So this time I'm going to 1 second to check something. Oh yeah, there we go. It's actually quite important. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna make a perfect Yuri poem. Which I hope I can do that. Climax. Universe? Yes. Desire. Organizing. Contamination. Unrequited. No, actually isn't. Death? No. Wow. Anxiety? Yes. Vicious? Yes. Crimson? Yes. Philosophy would be one, right? Yeah. Tenacious would be one. Melancholy. Uncontrollable. Incongruent. Misfortune. No. Existence. Yeah. Entropy. Yeah. Wrath. Disarray. Determination. Intellectual. Infinite. There we go. Perfect Yuri. That one was so easy. Honestly. That one is too easy. Alright, time to skip. I think it's gonna skip everything because... Oh. Hey you. Look up to see Natsuki next to me. I'm just gonna sit there and keep staring at nothing. There isn't much time, so... Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you worry or anything. It's not like I'm worried. I was just... Natsuki glances down at her side. She's holding a volume of manga in her hand. Oh, that's right. Something just came up for a minute, but we can get started now. Won't make you wait any longer. Jeez. How are you making me feel like a jerk? If something's bothering you, you just tell me to leave you alone and I will. I mean, assuming you didn't feel like talking about it or anything. She practically mumbles that last part. Nah, I'm probably making it like a bigger deal than it is. I've just been thinking about Sayori, that's all. Sayori? Thinking about her? Yeah, she seems pretty down today. But she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh. So Natsuki exhales. Well, first of all, you should really work on your phrasing. But anyway, you're her best friend, right? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Then in that case, I think you should trust her a little bit more. If she needed you, she would probably be the first person she would go to, right? Well, I guess it's true. I mean, some people just have those days. You can't always avoid it. Like, if anything, she probably doesn't want you to worry about it because it's not important. Yeah, that's kind of what she said to me. Maybe it's not right for me to go against her wishes. Exactly. If she needs you to worry about her, then it'll be a lot more obvious. Yeah, I should have thought about it that way from the start. Natsuki fiddles with the book she's holding in her hands. She really means a lot to you, doesn't she? Don't get the wrong idea or anything. We've just been friends for so long. It's normal to be worried about your friends. I mean, you were worried about me, so I was not. Jeez, if you're fine, then let's hurry and get started already. Yeah. Oh. Okay, well, I guess I'm showing this one to Yuri first. Yuri doesn't look too enthusiastic about spending time with me. Because if she changes her mind, she'll come to me. But I should leave her be for now. Oh, really? Even if I made the poem for... Oh, okay. Well, Natsuki's gonna hate this one. Oh man. This is seriously a step backwards. Eh? I liked your last two better than this one. I mean, I guess I can't be mad at you for trying different things. As long as you're not trying to impress Yuri or something like that. Kuro? Okay, wow. Jesus. Okay. Like you said, I'm allowed to try new things. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Isn't that more of a compliment than me? No, gross. It's not like I care. It's just that one of us in this club has to make sure you're not slacking off. Really? What if you ended up scaring me away? That's it's not like you would actually do that. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here, even if I have to put up with you. Natsuki elbow connects with my stomach. That's so fucking rude, but she deserves it. Oh, maybe I wouldn't mind scaring you away after all. I was just joking. I know. Don't worry about it. I was too. How the hell do you call it a joke? That seriously hurt. Well, maybe it was funny to her. I guess it's kind of the point. I should really just watch my mouth and run Natsuki. Anyway, Natsuki holds her poem out to me like nothing ever happened. I don't think I've seen this one. No, because she wouldn't let me read this one. I'll be your beach. Your mind is full of troubles and fears that diminish your wonder over the years. But today, I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight. A sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you a long time ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand. Bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea. Let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail. Set you free in my windy sail. And remember the reason you're wonderful. When you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about every day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought you had left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. That is the cutest, most endearing poem I've ever read. Yeah, I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write about something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kinda hard to write anything negative about the beach. So I decided to write about the beach first and then come up with a message later. Yeah, well, it's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri and I realized we kind of wrote about the same thing. She wanted to pick a topic and have us both write about it or whatever. I see. I don't really have much to contribute here since I didn't actually read Yuri's poem. You can really see her doing that too. Making us write about the same topic, trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice. Yeah, exactly. And these don't really matter at all. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything. But it was kind of on my mind, so that's why I wrote about it. I see, and I've really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. But I guess if we had all the answers, wouldn't the word start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. I've already seen this though. Yeah, this is where she breaks the fourth wall. Yeah, I'm just gonna skip this. I don't know why it doesn't let me. But whatever. It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can already tell you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Yuri. Eh? I didn't write it for anyone specifically. Maybe. That's not really what I meant though, but it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club? Well, of course. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, VBI-kun. So Yuri, is there something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. Just a little tired today. Alright. Just tell me if you need anything. I will. Just don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now, if you insist. Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Okay, this is... I don't know why it doesn't let you skip, but... Oh, okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? But then we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me or did you say something strange, Nana? But this is all double as well. This is hinting towards a terrible thing. Which... I know there was a way to avoid Sayori killing herself, but I don't remember how you get the perfect ending. I don't know how you do that again, but I'm just gonna skip through all this. Sadly, I can't make it any faster, it seems. Oh, never mind, I can. Okay, so who am I going with here? 'Cause I'm not sure if this matters at all. I mean, I can't go with Monica. Okay, well, I picked Monica. So she might be happy about that, but... How do I make Monica happy again? There was a way to make all of them happy, so Monica wouldn't get jealous. Okay, well... I know picking Sayori here is the wrong option, because they'll hate you for it. I'll go with Natsuki then. Okay. You'll be fine by yourself, right, Yuri? Of course. I'm used to it after all. That's good. Even though Yuri's being melodramatic, it's a little hard not to feel bad. So that's everything, right? Anything else we need to talk about? No, I think that's it. Are you guys excited? Yes! Everything except the performance is going to be awesome. I don't think that really counts. What about you, VBI-kun? Me? I guess you could say that I'm interested to see how it will turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Yuri? Yuri? She's still sulking. Natsuki starts pouting too. It's not... I mean, it's not a big of a deal or anything. I mean, it might just not be done. I think Yuri might just feel a little underappreciated in general, having to come up with something for her to do and then nobody offering to help. That doesn't mean... Natsuki glances back and forth between everyone with a worried expression. Look. Natsuki goes over and puts her hand on Yuri's shoulders. Yuri, you really are the most talented one here, and you're going to help make the event a lot more fun and welcoming. I mean, the cupcakes will probably help a lot too, but you're gonna make the atmosphere special. That's been really important for the way that people feel during the performance. So, you need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little bit more credit. Natsuki releases her hand and turns around to face the other direction. You didn't mean that, did you? Not really, but Yuri isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken away by Natsuki's word. Natsuki of all people, to be saying such encouraging things. But I begin to understand. Natsuki was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to see something Sayori would say at a time like this. But because Sayori would always help everyone smile, feel good about themselves. I'm sorry for being dumb. I'm going to do my best. All of us are going to make the event great. Yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Okay, but I'm staying here a bit longer. I barely got to do any reading, so... Fair enough. There's nothing wrong with that. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Yuri out the door as they chat between each other. Where are you going? Eh? We still need to figure out the plans for this weekend. Your leader would have gotten home and realized that you didn't even have a way to contact me. Ah, that's true. I have no idea how that slipped my mind. Jeez. Good thing I stopped you. I'm giving you my number, okay? You better not make it weird or anything. Why would I do that? Natsuki gives me her number. Okay. I'm coming over on Sunday. I'll bring all the ingredients. Wait. You're coming to my house? Oh, yeah. What's wrong with that? I mean, just figured that since I'm the one helping you, I would be going to your house. Yeah, right. I could have a guy over at my house. My dad would kill me. Really? That's kinda strict if you ask me. Yeah, how do you think I feel? I can't do anything when my dad is home. Anyway, I just need to complain for a second. We have each other's numbers now. That's all I needed from you. I guess I'll text you when I'm coming over. Fine by me. Yeah. I'm gonna show you why I love baking so much. So you better look forward to it. Oh. Did you say you was gonna give me the dirty word? Well, I was just saying that. It's not like I could act like, in front of everyone, that I was looking forward to this. Wait, really? Well, kind of. Just because I never got to bake with someone else before. That's all it is, so. Alright, I'll get it. Sorry for overreacting. Anyway, I'll be heading out now. See you on Sunday. Never mind. I can't believe this. Natsuki is going to be coming to my house on Sunday. My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've just gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. There's no telling what might happen. End up happening when we're outside of school. More than that, she told me that she was looking forward to it. Is this the chance I have to make something happen between us? Or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off of it. I seriously can't wait. Oh, it's already Sunday. Been getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki's upcoming visit. We already read this, but then with Yuri in the lines, so. But I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and Monica said. Yes. I decided to visit Sayori before Natsuki comes over. Yes, this part again. Hello. This is all the same still. I'm just gonna super skip through this. Since it doesn't give me the option, I'm just gonna double tap my mouse. Because I want to skip towards the date with Natsuki. Nyum. And I guess people really don't like watching this game or something. There's not been a lot of people here. But I guess it's fine. I'm enjoying this game, so that's all that matters. Nyum. Nyum. I mean, this makes a lot more sense with the story we heard earlier, right? Because then we actually know that there was something wrong with her before Monica started to like mess with things. Oh, okay. So this is where Natsuki comes to our house. So I'm gonna save here because yeah, I need to be on the stream in half an hour, which is not gonna be mine. So if you guys want to hop over to Moss's stream, we can you can see me over there in like half an hour. They're playing Jackbox right now. So let me exit. Yes. Alright. See, there's a lot of new stuff already. Mail. Have a nice weekend. Oh. I didn't know you got mails in between the game, but interesting. Well, I'm gonna quit. And then, is there anyone else here? Well, I guess I can just send you over there anyway. I'm Moss Live. There we go. Only one person, but it is fine. I mean, this game only makes sense if you've been here from the first stream, so. She has 40 viewers. Jeez. That's a lot. All right. Let me just raid her. Then we're gonna go over there. And then you guys will see me in 25 minutes, okay? So, I'll see you there. And have a good one. Bye bye.